Hey, we're back. Welcome in, everybody. We're gonna be playing some Sherlock 13. Here's the box, but it's a nice little box. I was looking at this. It's under 15
No
bucks.
sound.
Oh yeah, it'd probably take a sec for it to catch up. Um, now it's out. Yeah, but as you can see, I've looked it up. It's a pretty reasonable price game, and it's a pretty light game. So it's something you can take with you and play with. It takes 15 minutes. We're gonna check this out. Basically, so we're gonna do the two-player variant. In that, we have these three cards that are in front of us. The center individual is the bad guy, and then I'm gonna deal us out the remaining five cards. So there's 13 cards, 13 suspects that we're going to try to figure out who that center individual is with the cards with our hand. The two, we'll call them, I don't know, accomplices that are next to him. What we can do in our turn, we can pick one of these cards, put it in our hand, and flip up one of the cards that is in our hand down. But as soon as these two cards next to are up, that's it. That's that you can't do that action anymore. So we basically can do it twice.
Okay.
But it gives us the benefit of the information of what's on the card, and so we're gonna mark off what we already know, people that aren't suspects from what's in our hand. So we're gonna
all the clues we see on our cards mean they do not have any of these things.
correct. Well, first off, we know that these people aren't the bad guys. So we're
Okay.
gonna take these people and mark them off on our sheet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put us over on the overhead so you can see us. I'll try not to look at. We're gonna have to keep our cards in our hands so that we don't um, accidentally reveal what we are here. So that's. And if you're wondering why the table magically turned gray, it's because Dan brought a play mat. Thank you, Dan. Someday I will get one.
Don't look under my sheets. Time roller.
Uh-oh, watch out. That one.
He's trying to check my sheets.
Watch out for that time roller.
Okay, so
Checking things out. Okay,
we know these five people are not it
correct.
by looking at this. In fact, I could prop this up where you won't be able to see it on the.
Yeah, on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we know these five people in our hands are not it.
Okay.
We can also take these cards and take the information that's on the bottom right and mark off what we know on the top of our player sheet. So that, because we'll see these particular individuals have certain symbols that are with them. So
Yeah.
so we can do this and see, like, because in the full player game, you ask each person, an individual, how many of these do you have?
How many
How
of
many
those
pipes,
symbols?
or
Yeah.
how many eyeballs, or any of those top symbols that are on our sheet. Then they tell you how many they have, and then that kind of helps you deduce who
Is left.
is left
Okay.
by what symbols are left.
Okay.
We have the benefit of starting out, and you start out with three cards instead of five in the full 4-player, 3-player game. We
You mean we start out with 5 instead of 3?
in the 2-player game we start out with 5. In the
Okay.
full player count, you do 3, and then you're asking back and forth. Do you have this symbol? How many of these symbols do you have? And then that helps us deduce. This is a little different because it's 2-player. Obviously, we're not going to ask each other back and forth the same thing over and over again. This is where this part replaces this, because in the full player count, you only put one card out, and that's who the bad guy is.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go through here. So yeah, so you just go through, and then on the sheet, just mark off.
Yeah, how many of each?
Of each you have of of a particular.
Yeah, like I'm going down the whole line and I'm putting them so then that way I can start. And I already have people crossed off, so I know.
Yeah, you'll know that those are also not available.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're doing that.
Yeah,
From
I'm
what's
already
in your
doing that with
hand.
this. Yeah, based on what's in my hand. Yep, correct. Right. So that means that. Okay.
Yeah, so if you have yeah, sure.
Ooh la la. Mon ami. Bon chéri.
So yeah, so basically on your turn you'll be either you can take one of these cards, put it in your hand, replace it with another card face up. So that I'll have that information as well.
Okay.
You can what was the section thing? See, so that's the investigate. Interrogate, choose another player and no, so that's the interrogate.
So can I ask you if you have one of the symbols or no?
Okay. So investigate is this. Then interrogate, choose another player and ask how many of the specific icon that player has. The interrogate player. All right, let me look at the two player roles.
It's Dan in the library with the revolver. Don't put it past me. Might happen.
All right.
I think you'd be more likely to find me with a glass of scotch and a cigar.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we still do the interrogate. We choose any player, obviously each other,
Okay.
and ask how many of the specific icon that player has. The interrogate player must say out loud the exact number of that icon they have represented across suspect cards in their hand.
Okay.
And you can accuse. So that's where you declare out loud who you think this person is, and then you you grab the card. We don't show it, you don't flip it or anything.
Okay.
You look at it, and then players can continue to play on. If you get it right, you win. If you don't, you put it back face down, and then I could still have a chance to win. I could still try to deduce what it is, and you still have to answer my questions.
So to start, one of us could take a card from our hand and swap.
Yep.
It's face down, put the other one face up.
That's considered the investigation phase.
Okay.
So I'll let you go first since I went first last.
I think I'm gonna investigate. I'm gonna
Okay.
pull this one,
Makes sense.
and I'm gonna put this one face up.
Okay. Give me some information. Yep. So you do one of the following.
Okay.
So that was your one.
All right.
Okay. How?
Nope, none.
I knew it. How many eyeball symbols do you have?
One. All right. How many pearl necklace symbols do you have?
One.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do this.
Yeah, what are you throwing out there to give me that info?
That's a good question. First.
So this is basically, if anyone hasn't played it, it's a logic deduction game.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah. We're trying to deduce based on the symbols, what's the most likely individual out there.
It's like advanced Guess Who.
Yeah, pretty much. Um,
Come on, man, you gotta give up some of them.
yeah, I
Give
know.
up some deets.
Oh wait, I didn't do that. I gotta do something real quick. There we go.
He even has AP in Guess Who.
All right, all right. I'll go with that one.
Okay, so that's. So that's going to that. All right. Oof. How many book symbols do you have?
I have, just make sure I did it right. I have 2.
All right. I think I'm good. All right.
Okay. How many skull symbols?
1.
Right.
How many? Let me see what one I have left here. Dang. How many pipes do you have?
2. I believe. Well, 1.
I thought you should only have 1.
1. All right.
Okay, let me just double check something real quick. Okie doke.
How many? I guess it's a medal. The middle one. How many of those in your hand?
3.
3 medals?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. 1, sorry.
Okay.
1.
I was gonna say, wait, that don't compute.
Wrong thing.
Okay,
1.
yeah.
How many? It's gonna be tough. Oh, how many skulls do you have in your hand?
And I have 1.
Let me make sure. Okay.
Alright. How many fists do you have in your hand?
2. is calling out the name of the person in action, or
Yeah, that's the so yeah you can't do.
Okay.
Yeah, accuse as an action. Yeah.
how many? Oh, hang on. It's James Moriarty. Moriarty.
All right,
Accusing.
So you can look at it. Don't let me see it.
I was wrong.
Okay.
Am I out of the game now?
Yeah, you're out of the game.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm going to say that it's. Maybe I should I just keep going or what? I'm just gonna. I think I know who it is.
Okay.
I think it's Sebastian Moran.
You're right.
Okay.
It was 50-50, and I was like, I think I filled something out wrong on here,
okay.
and that's what threw me off. I had it down to Sebastian and James, and yeah,
Yep, there it is.
I'd based upon numbers, I think I wrote the wrong thing up here, but yeah, there you go.
Sherlock 13.
Sherlock 13.
I'm trying to think. I wonder if there's like a limit of like, if you go out, do I just keep asking?
Yeah, because you
I can figure it out by
you
then.
can figure it out easily by you just keep going forever and ever and ever.
For the remainder of the game, however, yeah, I don't know. What if there's a particular who correctly guesses the identity of the criminal, he or she. If all players except for one make incorrect accusations, the remaining players declared the winner. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
So you would be declared winner regardless.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I guess in a 2-player game that doesn't make sense. Panic is 2 for 2. This is a rare day.
Rare
indeed. So there you go. There's Sherlock 13.
So thank you, Arcane Wonders.
Yep. Let me bring us back up to the main thing. Yeah. Quick, light, easy. Take it with you. Yeah. Fun.
Travel.
Yes.
Party game.
Filler game. If you're
Filler.
in between games or waiting for people, this is something you can pull out and
Super fast and
have
easy.
fun. All right. Do you have time?
I do. So
all right. We are going to play Fit to Print. Is the surprise game for the day. So
Yep.
I'm gonna switch us to be right back if the mouse wants.
But again, thank you, Arcane Wonders. Super cool letting us get these games out on the table.
Yep, I got a few more that we'll be playing at some point. Those will be scheduled soon. All right, let me just go right